Hello. I guess we're doing a hype train. Thank you. But hello, hello, hello. Happy Monday. It's not a normal day. Where's my cat? Oh, hi. I know you're upset. I'm so sorry. Hello everybody. Thank you for the birthday wishes. Thank you for the resubs from Minty and Limit and the gifted sub from Lou. I hope everybody is having a great time zone. Hold on, I'll switch over. Hold on. Oh, okay, now we get the notification, but only for... This is gonna be a weird stream because I don't do just chatting, so my brain is gonna be really confused. I don't know. I just sit here and talk, and then I have the void off to the sides. Hi, Anne. Anne's upset, by the way, because there's boxes on the floor, and she wants them out of the way so she can get to her heating pad. Buy a Toyota Corolla. Buy one now. Buy it. Buy the car. No, thank you. But I hope everybody's having a good start to their week. I took the day off from work, so I had a lovely day. Happy birthday,
my beloved less than 3.
Thank you, Am. I actually met up with Soviet today, and we got IHOP. We got pancakes, and then my dad... I posted a picture of the text in the Discord. I sent a picture of pancakes to my dad, and my dad's only response was, "Those are pancakes." It was so funny. I love it so much. But it was a very good day. It was very nice. Soviet, real. Yes, Soviet is real. Soviet and I live in the general vicinity of Seattle, so we've tried to meet up a couple of times. I forgot a book I had to return to him, though, which was, you know, my bad. Happy day of birth. Thank you. I made cookies for everyone. I have tea in my best dad ever mug, and I have banana walnut bread because I was running late to get to the bakery earlier in the day to see if they had, like, cupcakes and things. They did not have cupcakes. I can't believe Soviet's a real person. He is. Where's the party hat? I don't want a party hat. This is my party hat. I wear a party hat every stream. Y'all are real people? No. Why would you say that? Party hats for chat. Yeah, you guys can have party hats. I'm wearing a beanie. It's hard to fit the beanie on top of the headphones. Or a party hat on top of the headphones on top of the beanie. It's just too many hats at some point. I steal the mug and you are left with tea in the shape of a mug. It will not burn your hand or fall. I don't want that. Bote for the trader. Thank you, Panda. No, we're rats? No. Yes. Gremlins. We are the rats that run the city. Oh, and give up, maybe. But she's upset because there's things on the floor. One of them just fell over. It's fine. You want to see one of the things that Sovia got me? It's... I don't know when I'm gonna use this. No, I'm not gonna order delivery cupcakes. I have enough food. So if I see any of you IRL, I'm bringing this with me. If I hear that there are rats in my city, I will shoot Nerf darts at you. Simply aim at camera. Put them up. You don't know what most of us look like? I know what most of you sound like, though. If you guys start making... If you start talking near me, I will know. Soviet and Trader Valkyrie collab stream 1. Soviet needs to start streaming more. Makes a satisfying noise. Oh yes. This will be a lot of fun. I've already shot it at the floor and scared Anne with it, which tells you a lot about how Anne lives in my apartment. But the other thing he did, and if you weren't here last year, Soviet also brought me presents last year. One of them was literally a Ziploc bag full of sand. This year, he stepped it up though. It's now a glass bottle full of sand. It's... I don't know why. It could be used as a weapon. It's pretty hefty. I think I could hit somebody with this. I don't do that. But you could. I have a jar of dirt? No, I do have a jar of dirt. On my, You can't really see it, but right here, next to the glowing glitch, is actually a jar of dirt. That's not a joke. There's just a jar of dirt back there. Did my third cup of hot chocolate in 2 hours? No, that seems right. So he buys you a beach, not clickbait. Slowly. But that's older. That's from high school, actually. I had a friend that gave me a jar of dirt in high school for my birthday because we were both obsessed with Pirates from the Caribbean. Today is zip day. That's true. This is really hefty. I could hurt someone with it. I will probably hurt myself with it on accident. Hi, Ian. You good? You good? She didn't want pets. Wait, help eat. Also am on mobile, just got home, so making dinner. So now I should ask Ibit a whole bunch of questions all at once so that mobile delay kicks in and we see how long it takes for Ibit to answer all of my questions. That's definitely what we're going to do. I do like the jar of sand though. I'm gonna do something with this. I don't know what. I'm gonna do some redecorating in here at some point, and so I will probably find a way to fit some of these in the background. Ibit, why have you brought the curse of Genshin upon the rats? Actually, no, that's a good question. Ibit, why? Ibit, why did you do this? This is a bad birthday present, Ibit. You brought the rats Genshin. And that's not for you, but that is the next thing I want to open, so I will take it from you, Anne, and you will be upset because this box is gonna fall down. But Woo sent me something. Also, if you've sent me anything, like, at all through the mailbox and it hasn't gotten here yet, don't worry, I'll open it on stream, like, at the beginning of stream. But this was the only one I had, and it's from Woo. And I've already, like, scored the box and opened it so I don't have to get out a knife. Yeah, use !mail. And there's a mailing address to send things to. Rats taste like possum. What does possum taste like? Is it chicken? It might be chicken. I'm so sorry, Anne. She's really upset. I was in and out all day. And I brought new boxes into the house that smell like the outside. Water boiling over BOP. Everything tastes like chicken? That's not wrong. Okay. All I know is it has Japanese on it, and Anne is scared of bubble wrap, so we'll deal with this slowly. Anne, do you want the bubble wrap? How do you feel about this? Nope, that's the face of fear. We're not gonna mess with her. Oh my god. How do I get you out? Oh my god, I know what this is. A Sailor Moon. Yeah. Unboxing. Oh, it's the Princess one. I know Wu was talking about this, but he didn't say which one he got. Don't spook. It's really easy to spook Anne. I once sneezed, and you know that thing that cats do when they get scared and their tail puffs up? I sneezed and she did that. I couldn't stop myself. She just didn't like it. Oh, there's more plastic. With this? No. He does not want that. Hold on, I want the plastic off of it so that it's easier to look at. There's 3 layers of plastic on this. This is just me fighting with plastic now. Welcome to my stream. I fight with plastic. Void fact, IDKY, but to me chicken is the only thing that tastes less like chicken than most other things. What? Less like chicken? Side note, I go exclamation point every time your nano word goes out. Like, they're writing things. My nano count only jumps up in, like, extreme numbers. Streamers? Yes. No? What? Chicken does not take. Chicken does not take? Void, explain more. Taste. It's Princess Serenity from Sailor Moon. My cat says hello, his name is Echo, and is staring intensely at my phone. Hi, Echo! I love you. Fox. I'm afraid of dropping this. Well. She's so pretty! Oh my god. This is gorgeous.
Borth.
Thank you, Emerald. Look at her. Don't look at me, camera. Don't look at me. Don't look at me. Don't look at me. I can't see what I'm doing if it's not looking at me. But that's her. I grew up watching Sailor Moon, so this is actually just lovely. I'm not gonna put her necessarily somewhere on stream that you can see her, but I'm gonna put her somewhere that makes me happy because I really like this figurine a lot. Woo, I don't know if you're here. I think you are with all your cookies, but thank you very much. I appreciate it. I didn't say hi to chat. Hi, chat. Anne and Echo. Anne's left. She's scared of me now. She doesn't want to be here. She doesn't like it here anymore. Do you want to see what else I got? This wasn't anybody bought this for me. This was just I bought this for me because I was near the mall and I remembered that there's a Lego store. I'm a huge proponent of buying yourself things, like at least like one thing that makes you super happy for your birthday. And even this hoodie right now, which is the new Sneak hoodie, showed up today, was actually something I got, saw the address, the time that it was going to ship. I was like, this is just an early birthday present. But I went into the Lego store as a person in a mall is wont to do, and I saw a giant tall neck from Horizon Zero Dawn. I'm not going to build this on stream. I will just say that. But I will build this. It is just a giant Lego thing. I'm so excited. It's so many pieces. I'm so excited. Anyways. Thought I didn't have soy sauce for ramen and rice. I do. Crisis avoided. That's good. This is also just a really good sized box to hug, I'm not gonna lie. So if I just sit here like this, we're just gonna accept that this is how I wish to be today. Speaking of cookies, Mr. Beast Chocolate Brand has a Discord server and they have a trivia night and I want a bag of cookies. Nice. It's a nice hug box. It's just like the right size. But I'm very excited for this. I also bought myself boots, which is something I wanted to do for a while, and then I kept getting distracted and I kept not getting boots, but I bought myself boots today. They're over there, but I think they're too far away now because the box fell over. No, I can reach. Nope. Yes, maybe. Yeah, I'll show you one of the boots. Boot. I'm really, boots.
I might be.
No, it's not with the fur.
It all depends on what 0900 means. Hey, Honex. Dad,
Boot.
you surprised me. You decide what you're interested in?
I'm really excited for these, actually. I don't know if I've talked about this on stream. I know I've talked about it off stream, but I really like the style of tech wear. And I'm not saying that I'm getting into tech wear, but I am saying that I saw these and then thought about pictures I had seen of tech wear and outfits that I would put together with tech wear. And I said these could work for that, so I might try to do more tech wear stuff. I'm not getting into fashion, I just really like the way that tech wear looks, and I just want that aesthetic. So now I have boots. I don't want the whole club looking at me. Can they go look away now, please? I wish to be left alone. Is that right there? No. Not those. Otherwise, I bought myself a book and a mug today, too. Did you get a birth from Phil? I did! I didn't clip it because I was trying to leave the house shortly to go meet up with Soviet, but it happened. I will go clip it later. They're so comfy. I have 2 pairs and wear them every day. Nice. I like boots a lot. It was just I didn't have a nice pair that was that style. I've had like more like high heel ankle boots that I've worn at like my previous company that I worked at, but those are more like business boots, if that makes sense. College Wi-Fi sucks. I want to watch streamer. I'm sorry, time. Okay, I gotta go back to work, but happy birthday, Zippy. I adore you so much, and I'm so glad that I get to be a part of this community, even if I haven't been able to drop by as often. You facilitate such a welcoming community, and I adore you. I'm gonna cry. Have a good stream, have a good night, have a good year. Thank you, Limit. Have a good time zone, take care of yourself, do good at work. All that good stuff. You wanna see my new mug? I'm gonna show you because you can't stop me. This is just, I went shopping because it's my birthday. I haven't even taken this out of the box, so I'm gonna do that. But I like birds a lot. I don't know why. I don't know what happened in my life, but I decided I liked birds. And I saw this mug, and what it is like wingspans. Cover my face. Of various birds on it. So I love it. I have another one that's, just various, like, I don't know what kind of birds you describe them as, but like smaller birds, and it's printed all over the mug, and it's like, it's also a giant mug. Like, for context, this is, where's the box? I immediately set down the box and lost it. It's in the void now. It's gone. This is like a slightly larger than normal mug. Like, I think this would be about like 12 ounces, and then this one. Like, it's bigger. It's big mug. Have you ever played the game Wingspan? Because, Pretty Bird Pictures. I have. But because is there a digital one and then a board game version? Because I've played the board game one for sure. I'm gonna put this over here where I won't knock it off and break it. I think I have a bigger mug. My parents sent me a picture the other day, and by the other day, I mean it was probably like 2 weeks ago, but I'm bad at telling when time was, where my dad said, do you need a small coffee mug? And then sent me a picture of a mug that was like this big. Like this big. Like the size of a person's head. And I was like, yeah, I'd love that, actually. Yeah, it's a board game originally, but they have a digital version now that I play like a solitaire against the computer. I've played the board game with friends before. I played the board game one before. Long before COVID was ever a thing, when we did like some game nights with some of the Twitch people, and so I think we played Wingspan, or we talked about it a whole bunch at the very least, but we played a game where it's all about trees. We have a giant sorry. We have a giant mug too. We use it for soup. I do like using mugs for soup and for cereal and things like that. The digital version does small animations. Whoa, that's adorable. Maybe I will play that one day. That'd be so much fun. Actually, wait, no, I found a notebook. I also found a bag. Hold on, I'll just show you the bag. Because I went to the bookstore, because where else would I go? But I went to the bookstore and they had this corduroy bag, and it it's gonna be lit. It made me laugh too much. It's fine. Yeah, time, where were you? I don't know what's happening anymore. I knocked over something. It's fine. But I got a new notebook. I don't know when I'm going to use this, but it was such a pretty design, and the Denic designs disappear so quickly from the bookstore that I had to grab it. Which is this. And if you don't know the brand that I'm talking about, it is a pretty cheap notebook brand compared to like others. But I really liked the Ouija board-esque shape of this one, and I was like, I require this for my life. The Weggy board. The Luigi board. Hold on, we have to listen to that video. We can watch that video! Wait, I can be a streamer and do streamer things. YouTube. Luigi board. I can be a person. Up, up. The quiche board. Up. Sorry, I don't have. Oh. You know what? That's fine. Sure. Hello. I'm moving. Oh, that's the wrong part. Actually, no, that has to move too. Whap. Whap. Hello. Pregnant.
Wegaboard.
Wegaboard.
What is a Wegaboard? How do you make a Ouija board? How do you feel about Ouija boards? How to Ojo board works? How we
Ojo
can
board.
do planchette without using Ouija board?
Ouija
Is it
board.
dangerous to play Ouija board? Ouija board? My Ouija board is cussing me out. Is the Ouija board online fake or real? It's the Ouija real game. How we can able to play Ouija board?
Video muted?
Ouija
Is it
board
not
or
playing
whatever?
it?
How do I find out if there a ghost in my house?
MJ, are you
without
lying to
using
me?
A Ouija board. A Wiggy board game? What happens? When I was a kid, I used to mess about with a quiche board. Weg board. Is that how you spell the evil game thing? Weg board. Nailed it. Luigi.
Hold on. This is a warning for everybody else. Hi, everybody else watching the stream. Turn down the volume right now. Hey, MJ? Hey, MJ? Can you hear it now?
What is a Wegaboard? How do you make a Ouija board? How do you feel about Ouija boards? How to Ojo board works? How we can do planchette without using Ouija board? Is it dangerous to play Ouija board? Ouija board? My Ouija board is cussing me out. Is the Ouija board online fake or real? It's the Ouija real game. How we can able to play Ouija board?
Ouija board.
Or whatever? How do I
Ouija.
find out if there a ghost in my house
Is it
without using
using
a
a
Ouija
Weggy
board?
board?
A Wiggy board game? What happens?
happens?
When I was a kid, I used to
was a
mess
kid
about
with a
with a
quiche
quiche board. Weg board. Is that how you spell the evil game thing? Weg board.
Waweg board.
Nailed it. Luigi board? The
Luigi
Luigi board?
board?
Making a Luigi board?
A
Have you
Luigi
played
board?
the Luigi board? Can you burn a Luigi board? What is a
Luigi
Luigi board?
board?
My friends did a Luigi
Luigi
board.
board?
And it mentioned
Mentioned
me?
me?
How do Luigi boards work? Are Luigi boards dangerous if you ask something about ghosts? What's up with the Luigi board game? Is it creepy or what? Is it possible to die for playing this game? Oh. Help, Quidja! Do Quidja boards actually works? Ouija. Ouija board experiences? Help pulls. Ouija board. Wega board.
Wegaboard.
Help pulls? Pulls help. Ouija board. Wega board. Pulls help? Help pulls. Ouija board. Wega borad. Help pulls? How to use Wedgie board. And is it real? Do
Is it
Wedgie
real?
board really work? And
Wedgie
if so,
board.
what happened? Where do I obtain a Wedgie board? Do I have to make my own wedgie, or can I
Gonna
buy
buy
one from a witch or
vegan.
vegan?
That's all I wanted to show you. I literally named that entire source Weggy board.
Ghost!
No. I don't want the ghost. That entire source was just called the Weggy board. For your entertainment. Nope, not that one. Can I have this and can we move it that way? Perfect. We'll sit in the middle. Pergananant? Can oo get pregante? I'm skipping that song for something a little bit calmer. And then I got a book. I don't need another book. I just wanted another book. As someone who practices witchcraft, I don't sell a Luigi board. Griffin, why not? I need a Weggy board. Am I going to have to find a vegan? Technically, my dad is Gregnant. Or my dad is named Greg, so his mom was in fact Gregnant. I don't think that's how that works. Gonna ask my vegan psych. Wait, you have a vegan psych professor? Ask them if they have a Luigi board. I was about to say something, but then the whole thing took over my brain. I forgot. Happy birthday, streamer. Hi, chat. Hi, Jay. Hope you're having a good time. Which friend also does not sell Luigi boards? Please. I can't speak time. Leave me alone. I don't know if this book is good. So I'm not saying like I'm suggesting this book, but it did. I saw like 3 reviews for this one and its new sequel that were just, it ticked off like all the things that I really like in something. It was like dark academia, morally gray characters, and enemies to lovers, and I was like, perfect, sign me up. It's called the Atlas 6, and the Atlas Paradox just came out, so I purchased it. I don't know how to not purchase books. I have a new book. I also haven't finished the book that I've been reading for a month. My witch friend does not sell Luigi boards, but he is down to try and mess with one if I find one. You can probably find one. You had me at enemies to lovers? Yeah, it's my favorite trope. If I read anything that has like even a little bit of romance, if it's not enemies to lovers, I'm not interested. I don't know why I'm like this. It's just my favorite. So I have that now too. So I have to finish reading books and things. Anyways, that's all the money that I spent today. I don't want to talk about how much I spent. No, it's fine. I'm actually going to spend more money. I got a gift card from my parents, and I'm going to go buy some things for around the house because now that I am old, although now my Twitch bio is out of date, I think I have the wrong age in there now because I didn't update it, so it's probably wrong. Now that I'm old, I'm going to go buy home goods and fix things up in my apartment because I moved here like 5 years ago to this apartment. So things I bought then that were cheap because I didn't have a ton of money are now falling apart. Thank you, Am. Gift card greater than other gifts. Sometimes, Clover. I will say that, especially I don't know how many other people have this issue, and I know that a lot of my friends that have like decent jobs have this issue. I'm really good at getting things for myself as I need them, and then I'm entertained and I don't need other things. So like friends and family would be like, what do you want for your birthday? And I will say to their face, nothing, because I don't need anything. I just want to hang out and take a nap. Because I don't need things. I buy my own video games. Actually, no, hold on. No, I wanna blame some of you guys for this. Well, I mean thank, because you guys gifting subs and being here and doing stuff. I don't have to worry about video game costs anymore. Like, even though I can definitely afford it on my own, like legitimately when I'm looking at games to buy, it's like I look at how much money I've gotten from streaming and then I base my game buying budget on that, because then it's just for the content. So, like, literally, the money that you guys give me goes into the stream. Or if I don't play it on stream, it at least goes into my general entertainment. I like gift cards until I have, like, 10 gift cards to the same place, all with different amounts. That's annoying. I will admit that's annoying. The best thing, sleep. It's Japanese. Remember to keep chat in English, though. Bop, bop, bop. I have to cough again. Maybe I don't, maybe I do. Nope, I'm fine. We're fine. But I hope everybody's doing well. Weep. I'm gonna close that. I was watching Tubbo's stream from earlier, so it's up on my other monitor. Oh, that's just a flashbang. That's too bright. There we go. Meow. I say nothing too, then they say no. They always default to Indigo Books gift cards, which I will take. Yes. Speaking of that, I should probably sleep. Adios. Of course, have a good night. Take care of yourself. Get good sleep. Yeah, Tubbo kept having to go in circles around the whole stream. Yeah. I'm glad that Tubbo, though, was doing more to, like, I don't know, put his foot down with the audience, because people kept going in there and asking him questions about, like, is this coming back? Are you guys doing this? And it's all like, this is definitely not Tubbo's thing. Like, he can't comment on everything that they were asking him about. This is very epic music for me, just talking about the Dreamus and Peeler stuff. Cool, this is better. Off music that is, the walls are listening is definitely more in the correct mood. Well, yep. He has other things to worry about, such as Tubnet and Sneeg that was just standing in his door at one point, too. No, he's got a ton of stuff on his plate, and I can't wait to see what Tubbo does. Tubnet. I can't wait to play more Tubnet, because, like, they open it every now and then for, like, some beta stuff. But I haven't had a good chance to play, like, real games with people. Me, to be left alone, allowed to do my own thing. My family, time to give Panda 100 calls and texts only for birthday. Yes. My family has learned, especially since I am over the age of 21 and moved out of my family house, that I don't answer calls on my birthday most of the time. So nobody has called me today, which I'm fine with. I don't like being on phone calls a lot. There's a lot of parkour in the lobby. I haven't looked around enough for it. I want to go on Icy. Well, actually, no, Panda would be fun to do this with too. But Icy in particular, I want to go on to, Icy. I don't know whose name I'm saying anymore. Icy, I want to go run around the server, like just the lobby with you. I want you to show me where the cool parkour is, because I know you've done a lot more of that looking. I'm old. I'm getting forgetful in my old age. Sneeg standing in Tubbo's door. Yeah, during his stream earlier today. Sneeg was standing at Tubbo's door, because Sneeg's down in Florida for some Misfit stuff. I can show you the rat room if it's still there. Yes. Oh, yeah. Sneeg said that like a couple days ago. Sneeg had a wedding this weekend, and then he went down to Florida for some stuff with Misfits. Rat rooms greater than back rooms. No, I really like the back rooms. Back rooms are cool. Like, as a concept, I really like the back rooms. Why are you flipping me off? Panda. Panda. Nope, I'm not answering anybody else until Panda says why they're flipping me off. Why is Fundy in the back? Is Fundy in the back rooms? How did he get there? Wait, no, Philza U2s. Philza U2s comes out next week. I'm gonna yell. I'm gonna yell so much. I want the Mumsa one. I want the Philza one. I want both. I want both. Back rooms are cool. Smeeg Smag, my beloved. Yeah. Philza U2s. I'm so excited. Oh yeah, he did tweet that. I don't know how he got there. But you know what? If one of the streamers that I watched was going to be in the back rooms, it would be Fundy. It would be Fundy. He gives off that aura. He would go into the back rooms. The Mumsa figurine is really cool. Hi Time, what have we told you about that you didn't know before? The Mumsa one or the Philza one? Because they're coming out on the same day. Which is next Friday, I think. Not this Friday, not this coming Friday, but next Friday, the 25th. I missed one stream. Which stream? Philza stream? This stream? Your mom? I don't know. It's been up there for a while, Emerald. Your mom. They had a silhouette of it for a very long time. But it's a detailed figurine because I think it's a taller one, and it's got, because it's not just Philza, it's Phil, Tommy, Wilbur, I think Fundy's on it, Techno's on it, like, just, it's got multiple characters on one. I live under a rock. Well, get out. Get up. Get out from under a rock. Be free. It's Phil and the children? Yeah.
L plus ratio plus happy birthday plus your mum plus you fell off.
That's a very... Those are some mixed messages, Am. Those are some severely mixed messages. The book, how does it feel to be Sneak Snag? Am I Sneak Snag now? How did I become Sneak Snag? Icy? Yes? How? What happened? I'm not Sneak. Do I go, like, find some React content? Watch some true crime? I don't have a degree in criminology, though, so... I can't. It's heavy. Well, just... take it and shove it somewhere else. Look at what you're wearing? No. No, I refuse. Why would I look at what I'm wearing? Emerald, I'm not gonna comment or, like, speculate on what happened with the figurine. You are Sneak Snag? I mean, just because I'm wearing a Sneak hoodie doesn't mean I'm Sneak Snag. Trait Snag. Sneak Valkyrie. Traito Sneak. No, it does. Oh shit. Does that mean every time? I can't do the Kronk voice either. I can't do that. I don't have a deep enough voice for that. Traitor Snag. Yell at chat for being dumb. You're dumb. I forgot to ban that one Sneak emote that I don't like. I'll do it later. Fuck you, I'm quitting my job. Okay. Have fun, Ether. No, I don't want a birthday hat. I have my beanie. Birthday beanie. Yes. It's my favorite beanie. I wear this beanie all the time. And knocked over something else. I'm probably fine. She probably hasn't knocked over anything important. Oh, there's things on the bed. That's what's fallen off. It's fine. Sneak emote? Which one? I'm not telling you which one I want to ban. Now I feel like I should just go do it before you guys decide to look for it. That one. I don't want that one. The mods will know what it is. Mods, if you use it, I'm unmodding you. Pop. Danganronpa music? Right, it's time for the killing game, I guess. I do like the series of Danganronpa a lot. I never played it on stream, and I never can, because I've played all 3 games off stream. Long before I started streaming. Yeah, makes sense. Yeah, I don't like that one. But those games are really good. I want to play, Ace Attorney at some point. Maybe on stream, maybe not, because it's a really, like, dense story game, basically. So I don't know if that'd be super interesting. I never watched playthrough, only watched the series, and my brother hates me for it. It's the same thing. Testing the emotes? Panda, you're never gonna find it. Well, I mean, you'll find it. Have you played Ultimate Despair Girls? Ultra Despair Girls? No, I haven't. I actually wanted to. I read basic plot synopsis for some of those things because there was like some jumps between 2 and 3 that I needed some explanation for after I played the last game. And then I got more confused because I kept just finding alternate things that came up in the lore, and I was like, please, I wish to just understand. There was no explanation. I've only watched the first one, TBH. I didn't finish the anime either. I need to finish watching the second anime thing. Last anime thing? Do you play Avian Attorney? No. We did not play Avian Attorney. I watched the first season of the original anime, and then there's the newer stuff that happens around some of the game content that I haven't seen. That does like some flashbacks into some of the stuff. Danganronpa 3. No, I haven't watched all of that one yet. It's so confusing because like you say like this part and this part, but then like they overlap in such weird ways because of the way that the story takes place. I like Danganronpa, but god, the story is confusing. Plus all the character voices. I would never be able to play Danganronpa. It's fun though. I actually really did enjoy the games. But you have to play them like... Okay, you don't have to play them like one right after the other, but like the gameplay mechanics you learn in the first one lead into the stuff that you learn in the second, lead into the stuff that you learn in the third really well. So if you play them in order, like back to back to back, it'd be super great. Yeah, they do not do the marketing well. Yeah, they really don't. It's so confusing. I watched it all but could not tell you what happened. A lot. They overlap in the same way that Shinji Ikari exists as a single being and it's confusing. Storyline is a wee bit scattered. It's a little bit scattered. If you play the games, you'll get enough of the story. It's just wanting some of that extra stuff, like some of the background information that gets like brought up in the games. It's better explained in like the animes that they have. Getting the fucking robot Shinji. God. I kind of want to rewatch that, but I should not rewatch that series. Gundam. My name is Gundam Tanaka. Fucking love that character so much. There was a movie recently. The 3.0. Wait, was that 3.0? Hold on. It's the one that's on Amazon, right? Well, they moved all of them to Amazon. Yeah, it was 3.33 you cannot redo. No, that's the 2013 one. Where's the newest one? No, it's 3.0 plus 1.01 Thrice Upon a Time. It's... I'm not saying that you guys should ever watch Neon Genesis Evangelion, but the order in which you should watch it is the original anime, then there's like a short like end of Evangelion series, and then there's like 4 movies. Also, hi Sophie, thank you for the birthday wishes. I hope you're having a good time zone. But then like the Evangelion movies are super dumb because the first one is called 1.11. You are parentheses not alone. The second one is 2.22. You cannot advance. And then the third one was you cannot redo. And then the fourth one, instead of being like 4.44, is 3.0 plus 1.01 Thrice Upon a Time for some reason, because there's some like weird timeline shenanigans that happens. There is like alternate universes in Neon Genesis Evangelion. I will never understand them. I will never understand them. And it's fine, I guess. I did watch Game Grumps play it and only watched the first season of the anime. Or at least the one that covers the first game. Okay, hold on. This is real. If you want to watch somebody play Danganronpa, I would actually highly suggest the Game Grumps series of them. They are long games, like pretty long games, especially when you're playing them in like the format that Game Grumps does with like asides and things. However, there's this delightful thing that happens in every single Game Grumps series where Dan and Aaron call out things in like the first couple of episodes, not realizing what it sets up later in the game. And then it's perfect. It's beautiful. I'm not gonna say what they say or what they're right about or what they're wrong about, but they're very funny moments. Can't wait for the dating sim collab where Shinji is a secondary character, like a background character, and something that game is canon technically because Shinji is perpetual. I think it's been said that every single Neon Genesis Evangelion game ever is technically canonical. I think. Because there's like board games and then there's like little like side games and I think there was like even like a D&D campaign. Like all of these things that don't make sense technically are canon to the whole series, and it's so dumb. Game Grumps do a very fun job and they predict so much. They really do. Yo, Val, did you see the Once Upon a Jester stream / clips? No. I have not. There's Mahjong and Pachinko at some point, and those are canon? Yes. I think there's actually... Hold on. I don't remember who explained it. There's a video somewhere. I'll have to see if I can find it. Oh god. There's so many videos. Looking up Neon Genesis Evangelion Explained was not the call. There is a person that I watched once upon a time who broke down all of it. Is it the Crunchyroll one? It might be the Crunchyroll one. I'm not gonna watch it now. We're not watching that on stream. But it's like, hold on, how long is the Crunchyroll one? It's 53 minutes, and I'm pretty sure it doesn't get into everything it could. It doesn't get into everything it could. It's crazy. Alright, I won't say anything then if you plan on playing / watching it. I don't know if I'll play it or watch it, but maybe. Was yelling in the live chatting channel about the Once Upon Jester streams. I love that game now. Does that mean that I should play it? Oh wait, no! I know what that is now. Never mind, I know what you're talking about. I know Foolish and Corpse and Carl did voices in it. 53 minutes of screaming about Shinji Ikari. Of course it's 53 minutes of it. But Neon Genesis Evangelion is like one of the weirdest animes. I wouldn't really suggest you watch it. Okay, it's like the same kind of vibe as like whether or not you suggest people read Homestuck. It's kind of like no, but I guess if you're really curious, then yeah, sure, go ahead. Do you see who Corpse was? Yeah, I saw the clips. I wish for Just Roll With It, but I don't want spoilers for Witchlight Carnival. See, I need to get into Just Roll With It. However, right now I'm on a Dimension 20 kick. I'm watching the Court of Fae and Flowers campaign right now. I'm on like episode 4. I'm having a ton of fun with that, but it makes me want to play D&D so badly. I know that campaign is very much not that, but it makes me want to play D&D so badly. I saw the clip of Corpse. It was very funny. I wasn't expecting it. Foolish wasn't either, because I think Carl and Corpse kept it a secret from Foolish that was happening. So Foolish also got jump scared by it. The voice doesn't fit. That's my favorite bit. I did put a clip in the Discord. Yeah, I laughed so much. It's so good. The whole team kept it from Foolish? Wow, they really said, no. We want to see his reaction to this. That's amazing. I love that. I love when game studios do things like that. Actually, how long are the Just Roll With It campaign videos? Because it might hit that upper threshold if it's too long. Because I discovered a problem. I've talked about this before. I can't watch Critical Role. Well, first of all, I stream during Critical Role, which doesn't help. But I can't watch it. I've tried before to watch it, and it doesn't go well. Because the episodes are like so long, and there's so much happening. Oh no, they're right at that line. Because my line is like about 2 hours. I'm mid Rambulor, you can't do this to me, Valk. No, it's time for crying. Cry. Or smile. It's Minty's song, actually. We've assigned this song to Minty. So when you hear it, think about Minty. Maybe I will try to watch Just Roll With It, but Just Roll With It I know is a lot more. Well, actually, I don't know how much of it's going on. I don't know how it all works for Just Roll With It. Dimension 20 does a pretty good job of like splitting everything up, so I understand where like the campaigns start and stop. I was about to type in chat about how Critical Role brain cannot process, and the song stopped and made my brain just blue screen. Just Roll With It confuses me. I don't know what to tell you. But yeah, no, Critical Role's too long. I've tried to watch, not even like the first campaign. I tried to get in on the second campaign that they did, the second season. But because all of the episodes are 4 hours long, and they're dense, they're not like just here's a whole bunch of combat. There's a lot of stuff that happens. My brain just blue screens somewhere at like hour 2 and I can't. Just roll with it. The initial episodes where they are picking a campaign and Slime plays a Miss Frizzle character is still my favorite thing. Yeah, I would watch it purely for Charlie Slimesicle, probably. Song Alone sends me into a panic. I hate it. You know what sends me into a panic? You know what sends me into a panic? The sound of a clock ticking. The Ziploc? What? It's just a clock. It's the curse of Unasanis. I want to punch the sound away. Oh man, I can't wait for you guys to see what I do with lore sounds then. Oh, you guys are gonna be fine. It'll be fine. Don't worry, it'll be fine. Time is a tool you can put on a wall or wear it on your wrist. Why do you do this to us? Why do you guys say that I'm bald? Nothing can make me panic right now because I had therapy today and got out all my little bugs. That's good, Minty. I'm glad I got therapy today. I'm not bald. Suddenly the stream is muted. Lovely. Now I can talk about who's muted right now. MJ. MJ's muted. Clover's muted. I can talk about them. So let's talk about them. MJ did art for something that I'm not going to talk about yet, and I'm very excited. Even if the thing ends up not panning out, I love this character design so very much. No, you can't? Okay, then I won't talk about Clover. Hey Clover, how much more wheat do you need to plant to beat Rabbity? Because Rabbity's catching up quickly. New name? What new name? Minnie. Oh, yes, there's a new name. MJ, it's so pretty. I love it so much. You know that? You know the emote of like holds gently? This is me with that art that you sent me today, and I was like, holds gently. What's your favorite idea? Mine's being creative. Panda, I am gonna eat this banana bread because I don't want to. I don't want to think about don't hug me, I'm scared. It doesn't say I am bald. You can't. It doesn't. Sure. It doesn't. It doesn't say I'm bald. It says I am old. It's the other thing that you can make fun of me for. The fact that I am old now. Binoculars. Nope, says bald. It says old. Please don't hug me. I'm scared everywhere I go. I just want to leave it in my past. Blossom, this is me with Homestuck. I literally go places on the internet and get jump scared by Homestuck. And I keep going, please just leave me alone. And the internet goes, no, this is for you. Don't hug me. I'm scared is a lovely thing to think about. Always. Especially the one end credit scene where they just film a bunch of live maggot on wig hair moving. And like that is forever ingrained in my head. Minty, I'm worried about you. little bit. Just gain more experience for her, don't worry. That's a good way to think about it. Haven't counted how many blocks of wheat Rabbity has. I know my fields are above 75k. Clover, you're gonna have to step it up. Rabbity's gonna catch up to you. No worries. Jump scared by Homestuck. It happens a lot. I do Spanish now. Bye, Boomer in chat. Be right back. Thanks, Panda. Have fun doing Spanish. Should I watch Don't Hug Me, I'm Scared? This is a tough one because it gets really weird. So it's an interesting thing to see, but also be prepared that it does. Some of them get really weird and you will possibly want to like leave them. So just be prepared for that. I'm scared. I don't know why, because Rabbity is far from the sides of the field, but still it's concerning. I'm concerned for you. Like I said, Clover, if you need me to deliver like several shulkers full of dirt and help you expand the field, just let me know. Depends on how tolerant you are of gore and psychological horror. Yes. The psychological horror especially. The gore, like, you can listen to it without seeing some of the visuals, but they're there. Those visuals are there. Thank Blossom helped expand today. Thank you, Blossom. Let's go, Blossom! I'm not worried about the actual show. I'm worried about the people associated with it in my brain. The people associated with Don't Hug Me, I'm Scared in your brain. Who are they, Blossom, and what have they done? I can't. It's too much for my brain, and I don't understand the concept of something that is purely just to disgust your brain. That's fair. It's a sensory trip for sure. Be careful. I keep forgetting to fulfill my contractual obligations for Clover. I need to give them the dirt I've been saving. Icy, do you need more wool? Can I give you more wool? Someone who I'm not friends with anymore made me watch the whole series. Oof. I'm so sorry, Blossom. I'll punch them for you. No? Yes. Okay, what color do you want? I have everything. Would you like some brown wool? Would you like some purple wool? Would you like some light blue wool? Which one? I have all. I'll just bring you a whole bunch. Don't worry about it. Blue, it's the best flavor? Okay, I'll bring some blue over. What about some? I'll bring some red over too. I'm being helpful. I was being super helpful. What do I do with all this wool? Build a nice flag with it. I actually do need to figure out something to do with a whole bunch of the wool that I have. I'm thinking about doing some giant banners near my current base area, so maybe. You can make Among Us. You could make Among Us. Ziploc, what? I mean, to be fair, I don't find Don't Hug Me, I'm Scared disgusting. I find it strange, beautiful, and like fascinating. Look into children's media and how people's dreams get corrupted. It is a really good, like, it's a conversation piece, almost, about the way that, like, children's media works and about the way that we look at the world and the way that, like, I guess it's kind of almost about growing up in a way, if that makes any sort of sense. Well, it does. It makes a ton of sense. So when you're a kid and you look at the world, you're often looking at like a really simplistic version of it, and you're like given these base level concepts, and then as you get older, all these things that you were taught as a kid like get corrupted in a way and like change and grow, and sometimes they are disgusting. Like, it's just life. Things that you thought you knew come back and are like terrible pieces of information that you can't remove. It's a fascinating show for sure. I just can't bring myself to watch it again. Yeah. And I know season 2 like takes that even further, because season 1 is like children's stuff, like legitimately children's stuff, like time and like clocks and like creativity and like these really basic concepts. And I know that the full show, the season 2, is more like jobs and all of like adulthood responsibilities and things like that. So it actually like elevates that as well. That's fair, Blossom. My memories of first watching it aren't the best, but I sort of watched it by myself a lot afterwards, which is why I have the separation. Yeah. I think there's some interesting ways in like addressing concepts, and I think that's the appeal for me. Maya! Hello.
Hap VIRF, my dear friend.
Thank you.
I can't stay because it's late and I have an early start tomorrow.
No
But I
worries.
wanted to make sure I stopped by for birthday
Thank you,
stream.
Maya.
Love you.
I hope
Trado
you're
10
having
love.
a good time zone. Thank you for stopping by. Thank you for the resub. I appreciate you always. Listen, Carol spells out every word. We don't know why. She just spells out everything. It's very fun. Thank you very much. I hope you have a good day tomorrow. Take care of yourself. And I appreciate you very much always. Can't watch stream for long, but happy birthday. Thank you, Blake. I hope you're having a good time zone as well. Enjoy the rest of your birthday. No, I will despise the rest of it. I will fight the rest of my birthday. Aging, I do not wish to do it. I need to make the 2-year badge. I need to make the 2-year badge. Oh no. I have to make the 2-year badge. I have 2 months. I don't have 2 months. I have like a month. Shit. Uh-oh. It's fine. I don't know what I'm gonna do for it. Sister says happy birthday, Vox. Oh, Sophie, thank you. Sophie, tell your sister thank you. From the strange internet person. Alright, I sleep. Yes, of course. Get good sleep. Gilfy sends birthday headbutts and purrs. Oh, give Gilfy pets for me, please. I've effectively scared Anne away from the office, so this is fun. I will coax her out with treats later. What's aging? I only know subtle bones crack. That's a mood. That's a mood. I mean, like, at this point, aging doesn't add a ton. Please give Anne all the love for me as well. Of course. I feel like I've also sort of cemented the fact that fleshy, meaty shit doesn't unsettle me much, which means that a lot of the stuff that don't hug me, I'm scared people get grossed out or freaky on, makes me go, oh, look at those pig parts. Now I go, of course, have a good time zone. I'm squeamish, so I have some issues. I have, like, some issues watching Don't Hug Me, I'm Scared, and generally towards the ends of the videos where it gets super weird and disgusting, I'll have to, like, click away, but it is what it is. But, like, I'm aware of it. I know what will, like, set me off. Like, whenever I go see movies and stuff, like, my friends have made fun of me before. Because we'll, like, go and watch a movie, and at some point, instead of, like, just, like, looking away from the screen, I'll just, like, put my hands up and be like, I don't need to see this. I don't need to see what's happening in front of me right now, and I'll just block it out. And then I'll, like, do the, like, peeking between my fingers to see if it's over yet. I watch the end of Don't Hug Me, I'm Scared videos in small screen on my phone. That's fair. That actually does help. Because if it's smaller, it's less pixels, less for the brain process. It's not real. But gore stuff can get to me. In video form, it can really get to me. When reading, it doesn't generally get to me, except for, like, once in a blue moon, I'll read a description in a book. And I guess this is a credit to the writer. If the description makes me start feeling faint, they've done a fantastic job describing it. I just can't. I just physically can't. And unfortunately, it's happened to me on the bus before, where I was like, I don't remember what book I was reading, but wait, no, was it? It was Hank Green's book. Wait, which one was it? Was it the first one or the second one? It might have been the first one. There's, like, some towards the end of the book scenes that happen that involve, like, some violence and some, like, stuff that happens. And I think I was reading it on the bus and I started feeling faint. And I had to, like, close the book and, like, stare at a YouTube video. Because I couldn't, my brain was just like, nope, it's too much. It's too much. No, I mean Hank Green. Movies are very overstimulating, so I normally watch movies with my eyes closed. So it's like a nice little podcast. Oh, Clover, did you not know that Hank Green wrote books? He has 2. We might have, I don't know what that is. He has 2. Nope. Clover, please read this book. Actually, no, if nobody's read this book, it's a fantastic book. It's an absolutely fantastic book. It's called An Absolutely Remarkable Thing. They both write books. Hank's books are more recent, though. He only started publishing in 2018. The very first one is called An Absolutely Remarkable Thing, and the sequel to it is called A Beautifully Foolish Endeavor. Both books are very well written. The first book in particular covers a lot of, how do I describe this without sounding crazy. What? Hank and John have been famous on the internet for a very long time, right? Hank's book, the first one in particular, the second one a little bit less, but still yes, dives into the idea of being famous on the internet and viraldom and all of the things that are associated with that in a science fiction setting. Well, modern sci-fi. It's a modern setting with sci-fi elements. It's fantastic. I love it so much. It was parts of it are really good and really insightful into what it's like. I'm normally okay when it comes to stuff with eyes, too many teeth, too many holes. I tend to have to step away. I feel that one too. I will be honest, I think it's so funny because a lot of the podcasts I listen to have a lot of like bone snapping, flesh ripping sounds. Like one of them literally samples directly from hunters taking apart a deer, and it's sounds of someone eating a heart, and I just sit there and eat my lunch, and I go and look at fandom, and it's split between people saying those sounds were lovely and people going, I cannot eat for 4 hours after listening. I'd probably be on that second side, unfortunately. It's audio visual stuff can fuck with me pretty hard, which is why like horror games, I have to be like a step removed from the horror game. Because I can watch horror games all day. They can be like horrendously graphic, but if I play them, I will pass out. I hope you didn't look at my Fashion Angel Nun pictures in media then. The Fashion Angel Nun is my favorite. I don't know why that one doesn't set me off, but normally the too many eyes thing can. Actually, I just remembered something absolutely wonderful about an absolutely remarkable thing. Hank did a book tour for an absolutely remarkable thing when it first came out. And I have a signed copy of the book because of this. But my stop, which was up in Bellingham, Washington, if you know where that is, because that was the closest to Seattle that I could get, that stop was like the last stop. And he was so horrendously sick, and it was so funny. But before, somebody brought, I don't know how to describe this very well. Hold on, let me pull up. I don't know if I can get a good picture of this. I don't want to log in. Enlarge. Hold on, I'm gonna just do this because I'm lazy. It may put something on the screen, it may not. It might overpower me, we'll find out. There it is. So that's the cover of the book, right? And you can see like the little guys. The little guys on it. Somebody 3D printed a whole bunch of like those little guys, and I actually they're glow in the dark and they're like blue. It's so pretty, and they were like I have one on my keychain. I've had it there for like 4 years, and I keep forgetting that it glows in the dark. And it's really funny now because I'll like go out and do something during the day, and then I will come home and come inside and the lights will be off inside and it'll be super dark inside, and I'll be like, why are my keys glowing? And it's because of that. Only one has eyes. Yes. That's a reference to things I don't know how to explain. I like the cat in the background. It's so angry. I forget I flipped it out inside out, but it's angry. My brain forgot about it. It's okay. Ba, ba, ba. But I do love that book series. Very good. Oh, they're called Carls. That's what they're called. The little robot guys are called Carls. So I have a Carl on my keychain, which is very fun. Audio messes with me more than visuals. If I can hear the flesh, I will simply perish. I can understand that. I'm a very audio driven person as well. So like when people say things, I'm listening to tone of voice more than anything else. I can definitely like anything that is like in a show that's like just too much sound will mess with me. Food consumed. Nice. Like Carl Jacob. Yes, definitely Carl Jacob. And definitely not Carl with a C. I keep forgetting that I have a mug, and I keep reaching for the mug, or I have a new mug, and I like keep looking for like my tea mug, which is not over there, and I'm like, yeah, yes, this mug. It's empty. Olivia says, hi, Trader. Hi, Olivia. Jay, never listened to a horror podcast then? No matter how many queer characters and rep you are offered, so much audio noise of disturbance, yeah. I can, like, deal with it sometimes, but I deal with it in very small chunks. Which is how I deal with a lot of, like, horror things. I really wanted to watch Hannibal once upon a time, and I watched all of Hannibal, but I watched Hannibal in, like, 20 minutes at a time. So it would take me forever to get through episodes because I'd have to watch 20 minutes and then that was it for the day. Because the cooking really set me off for some reason. Not that like the cooking was bad, it was good, but my brain just got upset about it. It was a time. I don't know why I was bound and determined to watch Hannibal. My brain hurt, so I'm gonna play Gonna Potty Cal and then I lurk and go sleep. Of course, time. Have a good night. Take care of yourself. Good birth, Zipper Lock. I like that one. Zipper Lock is a good name. I'm keeping that one. I struggle to watch things mainly because of secondhand embarrassment. I can't watch episodes of The Office because of that. I had friends that were obsessed with The Office and really wanted me to watch The Office. And there are episodes that I have skipped. I have no knowledge of what happens in that episode because I've skipped it. Because I watched 5 minutes and even the cold open was too much. I've skipped it. Hannibal's Horror, that show's a fucking fever dream. Every year I have to start all over again and see how far I can get. This past time I finally broke into season 2 and I got too annoyed by how shit the timeline is. I've watched all of it. I've watched all of Hannibal. I cannot tell you what happens in the last seasons. I remember season 1 really well because I definitely watched that one twice. But I don't know anything else. I had the same problem with parts of Westworld, although Westworld is like artsy enough that my brain can get past it, but there's some like violence and gore in Westworld that like I had to like step away after watching it. I love it though because like feels like a film student's pet project. It really does. Books or fanfics that have a really easily solved miscommunication make me want to throw my phone against the wall. I see. Okay. I like webcomics. I really like webcomics. I read a ton of them. First of all, there's not enough queer ones on like the mainstream apps. I'm talking like Tapas and Webtoon and stuff. Like there's queer comics on there, but not like in the genres I want to watch and read. There's not enough. So first of all, I need more queer representation. Second of all, the sheer volume of webcomics that I have started and dropped because either it starts off with a miscommunication that's so easily just like one character needs to talk to that character and then they can fix their fucking problems. Or like later on, somebody decides to keep something a secret for no fucking reason and then somebody else misinterprets something and then I just want to throw them all off the cliff. I'd probably recommend you some good ones if you wanted. I want fantasy ones. They're so bad for miscommunication. It is one of the worst tropes for them. It is like one of the most common ones. Air's Game. That one sounds familiar. I didn't read that one. I did want to read that one. There's 178 episodes. I'll read this. That may be the wrong title. You let me know. No, I was right. I will look at that one then. I don't care what any of these are, so Brain just said talk about dream you had last night. My brain really does go blur. What was your dream about? I've had too many dreams about the backrooms. We'll bring it back. We'll tie all this back in. We'll go right back to the backrooms. I have had a number of dreams about the backrooms, and it is kind of concerning the way that my brain has latched onto the backrooms because I don't normally remember my dreams, and within like the last month, I've had like 4 dreams about the backrooms that I can remember. which is more than all of the dreams I can remember for the rest of the year. Which is, I don't know what happened. I've not read it, though I am reading a different queer fantasy right now. Which one is that one, Clover? We have a zombie apocalypse one as well called Shoot Around that is lovely. I'll look up that one as well. I think I dropped about Genshin last night. Of course you did. Shoot Around. I'll definitely add that one to my list. Air's Game and Shoot Around are both super duper gay. Shoot Around is more lesbians. Air's Game is more mixed with focus on two dudes. Fair. Thank you for letting me know. I do love how I have unintentionally infected this community. It is weird. It's not even about like the game backrooms. It's just about the concept. My brain has just latched onto the concept of the backrooms and said, we're just gonna roll with this. And I just can't let go of it now. I've had 4 different super cursed dreams last month that I can remember. I hate them. They're actually making me want to cry. Is there something in the air or the water or something that's done this to us? This can't just be a coincidence of like a number of people remembering dreams. Has anybody else remembered a whole bunch of dreams? My melatonin dreams have been wild. I don't remember my dreams when I'm on melatonin. We'll DM you, title. Thank you. If I have melatonin, I'm guaranteed not to remember. I've had multiple dreams about the guy I like. Very vivid. Well, of course you have. Go talk to him. Okay, I usually have to Google my dreams. Why are you Googling your dreams? Huh? Do you ask Google? Hey Google, what did I dream last night? I would ask Google that. I dreamt about my old cats that passed away last year. I just kind of snuggled them and petted them. I woke up almost crying. I'm so sorry, Panda. Liminal space dreams are my favorite. Once I dreamt I was going down a hotel hallway that never ended. It was so cool. It was just weird. Dreams have meanings. What does the backrooms have? What does a liminal space mean in dreams? Because I think it was just I was thinking about the backrooms too much. I tend to always remember my dreams. I don't. I remember some of them. I always remember my dreams at first and then either can choose to continue to remember or just let it fade. If you want to like remember your dreams, one of the best things I've been told is to write it down. Like literally keep a notebook near where you sleep and write it down immediately. May have been that trader. I won't Google ones, like if I was watching something involved in the dream. Well, see, the dreaming is like a really interesting thing. There's a lot of discussion about what it can mean for you and like what it does mean, but at the end of the day, what dreams are is your brain processing information. So this is why sleeping is also important, is because it's helping your brain take information that you've gathered during that period that you've been awake and shuffle it around in your head and put it in the appropriate spots. So you will get, like, if you've been like doing something repetitively or like you've been focused on something, like that stuff will show up in your dreams because it's been in your head and like processed. So also, don't diss the name because it came out prior to Among Us, but the webtoon Amongst Us? I think I've seen that cover. Hold on. I'm just adding all of these to tabs so I can keep them. Oh my god, no, you're right. I have been meaning to read this because I have seen the art for this, and Amongst Us is so pretty looking. I love it so much. Also, thank you, Clover. I'm assuming that's the message from you. It is the message from you. Is the teeth falling out a very normal thing? I've never had it and don't really understand it. A lot of people have anxiety around their teeth. Wait, have I read this one? Hold on. I started this one. I didn't get too far into this one. I will go back and read more of this one. Thank you. Thank you for the recommendation and reminder, Clover. I've had extensive conversations with a therapist. I have intense anxiety around my teeth and dentist visits. Not so much so that like I can't handle conversations about it, but it's a thing for a lot of people where like the concept of teeth and like dealing with teeth become like such an intense thing that dreams about teeth falling out or like your teeth being like crushed and things like that can happen. Yeah, Google says if I have a bad crush, it says I have a bad crush if I see them in my dreams because you're thinking about them, ma'am. Like if I Google the meaning of a plane crash or something because I know I never watched anything or had anything going on in my life that involved planes, so then I'm like, oh, that's what it means. It can help you process, but remember, like, dreams, like any sort of media, because it is technically your brain creating its own little thing, it's very individual and up to interpretation. If you see something in your dream and like in the rest of your life it means X, but the internet says seeing this in your dream means Y, it's probably more likely that your brain was thinking about the thing that you already know. I have that same with doctors / any medical related things. I have a lot of trauma involving that stuff, so I struggle. I hate the hospital so very much. So very much. Hospitals are an incredibly, like, not traumatizing, because I've never had like actual trauma, but the anxiety I feel around being in hospitals always gets to me. So I know if I'm having dreams about hospitals, I know I'm incredibly anxious. Is there a webtoon / tapas rex thing on Discord? I need to make a list. No, but I can definitely write down some of the ones that have been recommended. Speaking of things in Discord that people wanted, do you guys actually want a book club? For the people that are here, again, I need to go make a poll in the announcements channel to see how many people that are not here right now are interested. Frogs are cool. Goodbye. Thank you, Duck Dragon. I appreciate you. I want a book club. Wouldn't mind one. Yes. I don't read, but book club sounds cute. I would probably ask a couple of things, like not just like, are you interested? But the frequency at which people would want book clubs, or like meetings, or like the frequency at which we read, because the meeting corresponds with we have finished a book. So probably ask like, are people interested? How often would you want to meet? What genres do you want to read? So we'll ask about that. It's like really low maintenance as well. Like if you guys, can we read the FNAF books /J? You know what, MJ? If I make a book club, what will happen is I will give you guys a Google form to suggest books in, and I will make a poll of like, these are all the books that are available. Do you guys want to read this? My favorite dream recently was when I fell asleep while listening to Archive 81 and got one of the coolest maze dreams in a new setting because it was just taking direct lines from the podcast, which were these cities and museum episode, and just putting it straight into the dream / shaping the world. Nice. Cool. So there is interest. So I will post something in there after stream and be like, hello, we're considering this. Would you want this? And it would also like function basically as like a book recommendation channel. Because there'll be like a ton of people there will be like, I like this book. So Genshin time. Have a happy birthday, Trader. I love you. Cat kiss Ritz. Thank you, Ibit. Have a good time zone. Have fun playing Genshin. Fuck you for getting all of the rats involved in Genshin. / positive. It's not an actual fuck you. But it is. I am saying fuck you because now they're all playing Genshin. They're all playing Genshin. My dreams are very interesting. I don't have to have a first-person view. My dreams tend to be from a third-person view and with cool camera angles. There's no like there's no like correct way to have a dream. I know a lot of people have dreams where they're separated from their self in a way. Like it's them in the dream, but they're not in their own head during the dream. Like I've had that too, where I've had a dream. I think one of the Backrooms dreams was like this. I don't know for sure. I don't know if I'm making it up because of how I remembered it later. I was animating somehow. I got to Genshin. Poor MJ. But one of the Backrooms dreams was third person view of myself in the Backrooms. What was really concerning about one of the Backrooms dreams is that it pulled voices from people that I know. It wasn't just like, oh, these streamer voices that I know that are super familiar. It was like people I've heard in VC. It just pulled a whole bunch of voices and said, here are the monster sounds. And I did not appreciate that one. But that didn't last forever. It was like a blip, and then I was like, I don't know how I got here. I wish I read fast enough to be in book club. I have a terrible habit of starting too many books at the same time and taking months or never finishing them. Oh, Jay, we're not doing this like fast paced. You're just playing video games. I'm the camera. My dreams are literally like movies and it's weird. Jay, if we're gonna do the book club, my guess is that we're probably gonna read like 4 books a year. Maybe a little bit more. It's probably not gonna be faster than like a book every 2 months. I've been reading Lord of the Rings for 3 years, no shame. I've never finished Lord of the Rings. I think I started it 10 years ago. So I should probably try reading it again. Only read it in the summer. It's your summertime book. I find Tolkien goes on too long with his descriptions. Still reading Homestuck to this day, it's okay. I finished Homestuck. I wish I could be free of it. My most recent dream I remember was this nightmare where like me and a few family members stopped at this big ass mansion place and spooky ghosts that like look like real people. That is terrifying. When I do my week away from media, that's actually a really good time for it. Tolkien talks too much. I have this problem with a lot of books. I don't like slow books. I don't know how to describe it. It's literally a pacing thing for my brain. The Hobbit wasn't that bad compared to Lord of the Rings, to be honest with me. I started the 3rd book and went, fuck this, I want to read more interesting things. To be fair, I was like a 4th/5th grader and more interested in like grim fairy tales. That's fair. I don't know that acronym. What series is that? Minty. S-O-U-E. Do I know what that is? No, I don't. What if I read Warrior Cats again? I don't need to do that. My neighbors really like giving me the most horrific, gory shit they can. I'm so sorry, Blossom. Series of Unfortunate Events. I have 4 books of a series of unfortunate events. You can't see them on my shelf, but I have the 1st book, and then I have the 12th book and the 13th book. Wait, no, what's the... No, wait. I have 1, 11, 12, and 13. Everything in between? No. I have the first and the ending. That's all my brain wanted. I don't know why. I don't know why I did it like this. I had the entire Guardians of Ga'Hoole series. The entire Guardians of Ga'Hoole series. That's gone now. I've gotten rid of it. But I did like the Guardians of Ga'Hoole a lot. But for some reason, me as a child went, I would like the 1st book, and then I borrowed the rest of the books from the library. And then by the time I caught up, then the new books were coming out, and then I got the last 3. I haven't ever bothered to like finish out the series, but I have them still. I don't know why. Hi, Super. I hope you're doing well. Guardians of Ga'Hoole. It was so good. I love The Hobbit because that's what my dad used to read on camping trips when I was like kindergarten age. My mom really liked the Hobbit. Like that was her favorite childhood book. And so she passed that on to me. There's a lot of books on my shelves that come from my parents. Happy birthday, Trader. Thank you, Super. I hope you're having a good time zone though. I've only read the 1 book of Warrior Cats, When Rusty Becomes Firepaw. That's it. That's as far as I got for the series. You should read the first 6 and then decide how you feel about it. Because they go... The way that the Warrior Cats books go is like in chunks of 6. So you'll get like the first 6 is like an arc. And then the next 6 is something else. It took me a bit to be able to do it. Now I don't mind. Like the first summer, I only read half of the 1st book. The 2nd summer, I read like the rest of the 1st and a 3rd of the 2nd. This summer, I finished the 2nd. Nice. Guardians of Ga'Hoole. It was a good series. I kind of want to see if... Hold on. We're going to do some investigating. I'm not going to show you my screen because if I log into the library, it'll dox me. So we're not going to do that. I want to see if my local library series has... What's my password? Oh god. I think that's my password. That's my password. Let's see if it has them as ebooks. It does. It does have ebook versions. I might... No, I don't need to do this right now. I don't need to do this. I kind of want to do this. I don't need to do this. I might reread The Guardians of Ga'Hoole. Especially if I do it as ebook, it'll go really fast. I read the first Warrior Cats books a few years ago. I borrowed it from one of the teachers. Warrior Cats was good, but I was like in the 3rd grade when they started coming out, so they like corresponded with like weird animal child energy. Because I was that kind of kid. Like, I liked cats and I liked horses and I liked every animal in the world, and I would read books about them. And so it corresponded like perfectly with that time in my life, so I read a whole bunch of them, and then I was just a weird kid. Septimus Heap. Hold on. I'm behind on chat. It's fine. Septimus Heap. I don't remember that one. I do recognize the covers, but I never read them. But I did see them and wanted them a lot. Exposed. I like the book. My brain just can't read for too long or I just start to break. For The Hobbit, yeah. I mean, okay, of the books that Tolkien wrote, The Hobbit was technically written for his kids. And I think that helps a lot. There's a lot of his writing in like the rest of the Lord of the Rings series is long and like talks forever about a whole bunch of stuff because he basically wanted to write essentially like history books for his world that he made around a language that he made. So he has that really dry writing style, and unfortunately I hate it. Does anyone here know the Gregor the Overlander books? I didn't read those, but I do remember that name. I had a habit of not handing in my work, actually asking for an extension and getting a yes from one of the most strict teachers because I handed in my work on time. How did you hacked the system, Vans? Very fantasy and very magical. I mean, isn't the first one actually called Magic with a Y? Like M-A-G-Y-K, right? My favorite series was the Amulet graphic novel series. I still have the whole series, just waiting for the last book to come out. Nice. IDK Hal, but I was like one of the example students for work ethic from like grades 7 to 10. It was terrible for not handing in stuff at one time. Oh no. They're the superior Suzanne Kahn series. Hunger Games? No, only Gregor. Maybe I'll check that out. Trying to think of what other books. Did anybody read Artemis Fowl? I feel like Ibit's talked about this before, but Ibit's playing Genshin and not listening, and that's fine. But like Artemis Fowl was a huge staple of my childhood. Hold on, I wanna find a good description. Don't look at the movies or anything, because I know that there was a movie that came out. Ignore that. I always saw the Artemis Fowl books and I never read them. I will read the like what Wikipedia describes the first book, just like give you a description. Artemis Fowl is the first book in the Artemis Fowl series. It follows Holly Short, a reconnaissance officer of the Lower Elements Police, LEP, after she is kidnapped by criminal mastermind Artemis Fowl II for a large ransom of gold with the help of his bodyguard, Domovoy. Oh my god, I can't say that name. It's like Russian. Domovoy. And his younger sister, Juliet Butler, in order to restore the Fowl family fortune. After multiple failed attempts by the LEP to undermine his plot, the book concludes with Artemis finally releasing Holly in exchange for having his mother cured of madness and half the ransom gold that he had persuaded the fairies to give him. This is about fairies, by the way. It's fairies. It's literally a child genius and fairies. That's the whole series. That's what it's about. It's fantastic. But there's like a lot of like really cool stuff, including like code cracking, and like all sorts of like cryptographical stuff. It's amazing. It's hilariously amazing. And I hate that the movies were really shitty, I think, because they made like one movie and I think it was very bad. The one book I stuck to reading all of in high school that wasn't a sign was called Dragon Rider or something. It took me a year to read it because I only read it in silent reading. I could never. I read too much as a kid. Actually, if we were talking books for kids or adults, Bartimaeus series is gold, pure gold as well. I don't recognize that name. Where? Where's the Goodreads? So it would have started with... Does it start with the Amulet of Samarkand? Mindy? Dragon Rider, the one Cornelia Funk? There's a couple that are named Dragon Rider. Though I never read that one. Nathaniel's a boy magician in training, sold to the government by his birth parents at the age of 5 and sent to live as an apprentice to a master. That's certainly one way to open up a story. I love it though. Sounds like a cringy fanfic. It sounds like something I would love. It's about demons and being a little bitchy child. Perfect. I mean, what you guys are saying, like, oh, this premise sounds like a bad fanfiction. I just want to remind you that a whole bunch of books that you've probably read have started as cringy fanfiction. Like, more than you think and less than you actually want to know. My mom sold me to One Direction for drugs. That premise is so funny that it got memed so hard. I love it. I always enjoyed reading graphic novels because my brain could make more of a sense of what was going on. Magic Tree House and Geronimo Stilton were like that. Were like the only other books I would read. I read everything. Like as Testament, most of these books on this bookshelf back here, well, I mean, this shelf right here in the middle, I think is a lot of my school stuff. But that top shelf and then a lot of the stuff on those ones are all things I read as a kid. And I kept them. I read a ton of books, and those are what I pared it down to. I used to have more books. Well, I have more books. I have stacks of books around my apartment. But I had more books at one point. And there's a whole shelf of manga that you can't see. Because I also read a ton of manga as a kid. I had a problem, it's fine. I used to read so fucking much, I've definitely slowed down. Then I remember how many words of fanfic I read and go, maybe I didn't slow down. I think it's like, I don't know if it's like, there has to be a reason, but it's not, there's so many people that I know that are like between the ages of like 18 and 30 that are like reading a whole bunch as a kid and then they all stop and they're all reading fan fiction. And it's not a terrible thing, and I'm not going to judge anybody for it, because, you know, read whatever you want. But, like, something happened to a whole bunch of us, and all of our brains said, no real books, only fanfiction. It's really funny. I don't have daily access to a library anymore, so I only read fanfics right now. Well, see, like, I have this problem where I have books. Literally, I just have books, and my brain goes, you could read that, or you could go see what people are writing on the internet. And sometimes the internet people win. Mostly because it's kind of fun. Some of the premises people come up with on the internet are wild, though. Like, absolutely batshit crazy, and I absolutely adore it. It makes me want to do more writing. I honestly should be doing more writing. I should probably stop streaming at some point so I can go back to writing. Hold on, I'm trying to make sure I don't lose this tab. Also, can I just... No, don't ask for this right now. From the library. Wait, is this all they have? No, they have to have more. I'm gonna cry. Hold on, wait. Is it just because of Ga'Hoole? Do they have the other ones? Oh, they have the rest. I'm fine. It's just because Ga'Hoole isn't in some of the titles. Have a good night, Panda. Take care of yourself. Tea!
Happy born Ziploc less than 3.
Thank you. Me as a kid. Oh. Hold on. I missed a message. Me as a kid spends 12 hours at the library. Me as an adult reads Webtoon all day. There's a pipeline. Hey Tchaikovsky, could you give me the name of your client-side free cam mod later? I have a vague idea of shoutcasting the Costco experience in Discord while people do it. Hold on. Ironically, I do have Minecraft open right now, opened like to my configuring file stuff because I was doing some stuff earlier. Let me see if I can find it. It should just be called FreeCam. I'll see if I can find you a link though. Because there's a couple that are just named FreeCam. And one of them doesn't work. How do I know it doesn't work? Because I keep trying to install it every time I update Minecraft. Hi T, I hope you're having a good time zone. I don't want the audiobook CD. Can I just have the normal book? Oh no, one of the libraries is closed. Anyways, I'll stop looking at that. My tea is cold now. I'm sad. This is the worst timeline. This is a good day though. A little bit more running around than I wanted to do, but it's fine. It was good to get out and do stuff. Sag Library. It'll be open again. There was a pipe burst, I think, nearby, so they had to close the library. But every time you open up the library's, like, website, it notifies you of all the library closures. It's like, hello, this is closed. Thanks. Need one of those cup warmer coasters? I do, I just don't have anywhere to plug it in. I have too many wires in my office. My cousin's library closed because a hawk flew inside of it. You know, there are worse reasons. There's worse reasons for a library to close. It was really bad during COVID because I got a lot of books from the library during COVID because I needed entertainment and I needed it to be as cheap as possible, hence library. Bird wanted to read. He just wanted to learn how to read. How dare you discriminate against him? But the library, like, notification bar was hilarious during COVID because it was just perpetually like, you can't come into the libraries. Here's how you pick up your books. Because they had a whole system. They had a whole system for, like, picking up library books during COVID that involved just paper bags. Which Anne adored, and I hated. Because they were also flimsy paper bags, and so she would tear them apart in a day. It was a really nice system, actually. You just put it on hold, you'd wait until you got the email, you'd set like a time to go in and pick it up, and then you'd drive by the library. Go pick it up, get it in a paper bag, and then you'd walk out. It was like picking up food. I actually don't know where my real library card is. This is a fact that has plagued me, except for the fact that I have like the keychain version of the card, and I have the number for the card saved, so I can just like write it down and like still have it. But I don't have the physical actual card anymore, which is probably a problem. It's fine. It's fine. Can I have a sci-fi with a side of fantasy to go, please? Yeah, honestly, it felt like that. I also only have the keychain one. I worry about the day I lose my keys. Knock on wood. Libraries cannot function when there's a bird of prey with no library card in the rafters. Well, I mean, they can't really function if there's a bird of prey with a library card in the rafters. It's just a menace. It could be a problem. Yeah, like Ether said, it's probably a problem. Don't know. It might be, though. I do like local libraries. I miss my local library from where I grew up. I'm not going to name the library because I still go back that way sometimes, and I don't wish to be stalked when I go to visit family and stuff, but I miss my local library. Like, a lot. Like, I have a lot of really good memories of going to the library and then running around with my mom. Well, okay, I was running around. My mom was walking. but it was really fun. And that library was like really big too, so it was a lot of fun to like be in. It had like a nice view of the mountains. It was very cool. I think it was the bigger library in the district as well. I still have that library card somewhere. I don't know where it is, but I still have that library card actually. I've expressed this before, but they rebuilt my local library. It's no longer cozy. Yeah. I hate it when they uncozy buildings like that. I had a problem with that when they were redoing... No, what building did they redo here? Not the library I go to in Washington, but one of the libraries in the King County district. So this is big. You can't figure out where I am. They remodeled, and I'd been there a couple of times, and they made it very bad up here as well. I have so many good memories from a very small town up north my grandma lives in. I haven't been up there since I was 10, but I miss it so much. I can't recall all the books I got from there. Yes. Oh my god, there's a used bookstore in my hometown. There's a used bookstore in my hometown. I cannot overstate. I love used bookstores so much. Like, so much. Like, you know how when you walk into a used bookstore and it's, first of all, the floor creaks. It does not matter what kind of building this is in, part of the floor creaks somewhere in the building. It might be like because there's a platform or something, but it creaks. Like, it creaks. The bookshelves are like so narrow that like you can get like a person and a half through like the different shelves area, and it's like a maze. Like, every time I go into a used bookstore and it's like just... It smells like books and it's so cozy, and I just want to go back to that time so much. I really like the bookstore that I go to pretty frequently. Like, the one I went to today is one of my favorite bookstores, and I go there a lot. And I've told this before, so much so that not only has the bookstore employees recognize me, but the coffee shop attached to the bookstore has multiple times asked me if I work at the bookstore. I don't. I wish I did. I would love to work at a bookstore. There's a town in my state that is just all bookstores. Very fun. T, I want to go. T, I want to go. I want to go so badly. I just love bookstores. I have one too, and so many of it are books from the early 1900s too, so the books are often more fragile and so crowded, with tons of boxes filled to the brim with more books because the shelves are already packed. It's the best vibes I cannot explain. It's so good. Honorary employee. You don't get paid, but the coffee people know you. Exactly. Except the coffee person did not know my name, which I thought was hilarious because every time I showed up, she would have a different name for me during COVID. Because I went in more regularly during COVID because I needed to get out more often and like acknowledge that there were other people in the world. So I'd go like get coffee and like a sandwich at lunch instead of making food on a fairly regular basis, just to like be outside for a second. I think once she called me Keith or Kevin. It started with a K. Maybe it was Carrie. I don't know. But she did not call me by my name. She did not know my name. I don't think they know my name. I looked too different, I think, too many different times. Kevin. Don't call me Kevin. My name is not Kevin. Kathy? No, it wasn't Kathy. I need to add zipper lock to that command. Carl. Barbecue. Slap it on there. Gonna add zipper lock and Kevin and Keith. Cringe. That's you, boo. But it was very funny. She tried. She tried so hard. I did not know who I was most days, though. Damn. I know, okay, I know around the time that it happened because it would have happened in 2020. Because I would go to the cafe and I'd get food, and then I would come home and I'd watch Unus Annus. You gonna take that, Woo? What's he gonna do? Fight me? Can't find me. That's not a challenge. Please don't try to find me in real life. I don't want to be found. Unless some of you are actually going to be in Seattle, in which case let me know so I can yell at you from a distance. I'll wear my boots. I'll be able to run away super fast. I thought you wanted to fight me? It's a conflicting feeling of I do want to fight you, Ether, but also I don't want to fight you, and I would probably just yell at you from far away. I do want to fight you. No, I do want to fight you. Never mind. I take it all back. I will fight you if I see you. It's on site. I think Woo just left to go talk to you. Please don't, Woo. Oh, my neighbors are doing something. Awesome. I am worried. I shouldn't have said I wanted to fight either. Woo appears in the back of stream before Zip's locked. So yeah. Did I lock my front door? Not to the doxing thing, but the fighting thing? No, I know. I made 34 cookies today and I have too many. You should check. Now? I'm good. Like right now? I don't like that sentence. And now I do kind of want to go check my door. It's fine. It's fine. I'm in my apartment. I can hear when the door opens. I can hear when people are in the stairwell. Even with the headphones on and music going. Sometimes when I look that way, it's because I can hear my neighbors walking. It doesn't show up on mic, but I can hear it. I live in a relatively safe area. Like, I'm fine as long as I lock the door while I'm gone or asleep. We're good. We're chill. It's fine. I've arrived. Hi, Rabbity. How much wheat have you planted, Rabbity? This is very important to me as a human being. Or so you think? Woo, I do not like the smile. I do not like that you also could have coordinated with Soviet around something because Soviet knows where I live. Cassie also knows where I live, but would not use this information against me. And I trust Cassie. I've known Cassie for... I'm 28. I've known Cassie for like 15 years now. That's so much time. I planted a nice good amount, haven't counted yet. Woo is breaking into Ziplock's apartment. Not true. Not true. Ding. Long-term internet friends. It's why I constantly say to people, like, it's okay to have online friends. They are just as important. Like, Cassie has been as much a part of my life as some real-life friends. I was this close to giving somebody the money to buy you 3 20-piece chicken nugget seals. No. No. I can buy nuggets for myself, and I'm not getting them from McDonald's. I'd get them from Wendy's. Wendy's nuggets are better. It's just true. And the spicy ones are good. Wendy's. I'm really sad. There's no vanilla Frosties right now. Anything but McDonald's supremacy, honestly. Although, I will say McDonald's fries. Good. Good fries. Good fries. How are y'all doing? Pretty good. You want to see my Nerf crossbow? Gravity, how much wheat do you have? This is a lighthearted threat. McDonald's fries are the worst part here. I like their fries a lot. It's also really convenient. There's a couple of McDonald's not too far away from me and I just go get fries. Because sometimes I just want fries. The Wendy's Ghost Pepper Ranch Sauce kicks ass. I can't... Now I'm just remembering the sauces and condiments as different colors thing in Green Ranch, and I don't like it. Costco fries are great too. You know what's really good? Costco pizza. I miss Costco pizza. Like a lot. I don't go to Costco anymore. I don't have a Costco membership. I don't have need of Costco bulk variety of things. So, not great though. It tastes like nostalgia. Leave me alone. A lot of things that I like a lot, like I really like Maruchan ramen. It's cheap and bad and technically not great for you, but my brain goes nostalgia flavors and then I really like it. I do the same with Taco Bell. I had Taco Bell a number of times growing up and I really liked it when I was a kid. Costco frozen yogurt is also very good. Free birthday hot chocolate for Trader. Thank you. I'm actually probably going to make hot chocolate after stream. I'm also probably going to do, not immediately after stream, but I'll post in the writing channel. Probably going to do some writing sprints for anybody that wants them a little bit after stream. Or chicken bake. Chicken bake is also good. Costco pizza is the greasiest ball of dough I've ever sampled in my life, and it's great. I can feel my life expectancy shortened by a minute or two every time I eat a slice. It's true. It's true. It's so true. I have a lot of good food. I like going to Costco when I go home, because my parents still have a Costco membership, and they use it quite frequently. So, like, when I go visit my parents, I'll go with my mom to Costco. Like a child. And then I'll want to go eat all of the samples, because I am a child at heart, and I just want to eat the samples. Constantly. You don't need a membership to visit the food court. I'd gotten turned away before with a friend from going into a Costco without a membership to go to the food court part. I don't know if that's everywhere, if it was just a one-time thing that somebody was like, no, but we've gotten turned away before. I don't have a membership there, but I sneak in through the exit. Yeah. That's what we've done before. I've done that before. Like, we've snuck in through the exit and not used a Costco membership to get food. But that's weird. I've seen many do it. I don't know if it's like some have to be more strict or something. I don't know. I don't know. Eisler? I don't know what your username is. Welcome in. Thank you for the follow. Hope you're having a good time zone. I'm now thinking about how much I don't want to go to work tomorrow. It's fine. I'll be a responsible adult. It'll be fine. I just don't want to. Remember to hydrate, stretch, check your posture, and do any other thing you might need to do. For example, if you need to take your meds, go do that. Yes. Also, blink and stretch. And I will drink some water. Now I really want hot chocolate. Okay. I should probably end stream now, though, because I did say that it was only going to be for an hour or two, and we are coming up at the 2-hour mark. But yes. I thought this was just, and this was a lot of fun, actually. I've never really done just chatting streams. We've done it, like, as, like, Rock Simulator, or, like, I guess Power Wash Sim kind of gets into it, but never just, like, truly a just chatting stream for an extended period of time. This was actually really fun. Peppermint hot chocolate. I don't have peppermint hot chocolate, but I do have regular hot chocolate. But I do need to end. Not immediately. Again, I'll post on the writing channel in the Discord. So if you're in the Discord and you want to do some writing sprints, I'll probably be running those in a little bit. I need to do some writing. I need to finish cleaning up. I need to get rid of all of my mess of boxes and things from all the things that I've opened and just strewn across the floor. But thank you guys very much for stopping by, saying hello, wishing me a happy birthday. I hope your hot chocolate is good and that you have a good rest of your birthday. Stream was fun for the little bit of time I was here. Yeah, thank you for stopping by, Rabbity. Thank you all of you that have stopped by. Thank you whether you've been here the whole time, whether you stopped by for the last 5 minutes, whatever it is. I don't care. I just appreciate you guys as a community, and I feel like I need to keep saying it more and more often because I kind of just stopped, even though I still thought it all the time. You guys are a delightful community. You're slightly cursed in just the right ways, and you guys do really cool things, and I'm incredibly proud of so many of you. No you, no you, no you. But take care of yourselves. Drink water, eat food, do everything that you gotta do to keep yourself running. Take a shower, get sleep, take your meds, all that very important stuff. And I will see you guys tomorrow for normal stream. Until then, goodbye!
Just some spell I was under. That in this summer.
You know the drill. Comfort streamer. Trato 10 love. Thank you and happy birthday. Unboobies your birthday traps. A MILF for the go.